popular concept, America, UK, India is rising to it. You can see these websites: GG Poker, Winning Poker, Moba Fire, Ego, and Coordinate is the one in India which I've worked for. The agreement where a company is onboarded to be a part which provides end-to-end services on the basis of revenue share. So real money gaming is working on this side, where one company has every facility from the platform to marketing to operations to finance to getting you everything that is needed to run your profitable company, to make your company actually a profitable one. That's all the services it will provide you for. And that would be the network provider, and the company which will come to take these services can be called the company or the poker skin, because we're going to specifically refer to a poker network agreement. That is under the category of real money gaming, or you can say online gaming. Anything stands viable. The network connectivity not just ensures the operation of the game, but also the key innovations. The last slide, Vanshika. The network connectivity not just ensures the operation of the game, but also the key innovations that are a part of the industry. So why do I say this? Because the network, when it calls you on board and makes you a part of the network, it has to make sure that it is not just providing the basics, that is the platform, the other services which are necessary to run, but it also keeps innovating, so that you're just like if a single business owner, after creating that base, will think of different ways to keep running the business and to keep taking it higher by different means, from bringing new games to bringing new challenges around it. That is because you need to have new customers on board, because you want to retain the ones who are already there. You would like people to spend more money in it so that your revenue goes X times higher. That is why it will also bring new innovations and mechanisms around it. That's again for enormous database, because in the network agreement, the core are two things. If I can quantify and divide it, one is the revenue, other is the database. Enriching the experience of the player and generate revenue. Yes, you have to make sure that the player feels that, oh, every time I go on the platform, they are defining the games in such amazing experience, the UI UX or the servers or the speed or the caricatures around it, whatever way that you feel that the experience is enriched will be provided by the network. And why I'm luring other companies to be a part of my network, because I want to tell you that, hey, with very less investment, you can have a higher profit model. So what's happening? Why this network model came in India, and why is it moving towards success? Is because not every company can do everything on its own, and not every company has the bandwidth also, not that revenue also, not that mindset also. It can be very challenging for every company to leverage itself and reach to the top of the mountain. So the network, if it draws it in in that network model, it can actually leverage those companies, and companies have seen that, because you will get a lot of minds who are running some top model companies, and those models are now also working for you through the network. So I've seen companies who have been on network, they have generated a good amount of revenue by staying on the network, because some companies are the top companies, but what about the companies which are on second level and third level? They really get into the network. Let's move ahead. Now, why do you need a network agreement? We're going to look into all of these very clearly, but to begin with, there is, of course, we give you the platform. We call in for revenue share. We give you the customer support. Any business today which is based on technology, forget about gaming, forget about a network agreement. Anything which is on technology will have to have a customer support. Otherwise, please consider yourself to be doomed if you don't give that customer support. Now, the IT rules, the data protection bill also are speaking for it, where you have the grievance redressal model and all that. But if you don't provide customer support, you're not going to survive. Promotions, tournaments. Again, The network has to help you build more tournaments around it, help more promote your business. Yeah? And that needs a lot of creative head. Your operations, your marketing, both are going to come into action. Back office support in MIS. Now, back office support in MIS is basically all the data that is generated. How are you going to collect that data? How are you going to crunch that data? How are you going to analyze it? How are you going to strategize it? This is one of the most important factors for any company to scale up. Customized website and application. So if you come on the network agreement, the network provider will say that, hey, I'm going to help you also create a customize, the platform which we're going to give you is going to be customized for you. We're not saying that you will be treated as a franchisee. We say you will be having your brand, you will be running everything under your brand, but all this will be curated under your brand in a manner where your brand will get leveraged, but people will also know that you are on the network. That's how it works in this network agreement model. Yeah, so they customize everything for that particular brand, but in that, of course, if you look into the TNC and all that, it will be, of course, reflecting. They promise that they're not going to take away the brand value. Yeah.